Hi everyone, today marks the 70th anniversary since the former Prime Minister of Australia, the Hon Kevin Rudd, did the national apology speech in Parliament House. Today we reflect back on a historic day 17 years ago back in Canberra. This speech by Kevin Rudd was a very important speech for us all to reflect back on and remember all of the sacrifices that our First Nations Australians have had to put up with for too long, and unfortunately racism is still out there. We are a channel that we can be so proud of. We have many of our subscribers with a whole range of different backgrounds, in which I'm very proud of, which I will get back to in a sec, but I just want to focus on the national apology speech. And as we know, the First Nations people, particularly when during the stolen generation, when children were stolen away from their families during the stolen generation, which went from the 19th century to the 20th century, where it was very heartbreaking for many families, and it was good to see that the government did act on this and did apologise. And unfortunately, the pain for many Aboriginal families are still out there and will be out there forever. But we can all make a difference and we can all improve ourselves as well. And as the CEO of the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel, I'm here to say, to make this video to say that we have no place for any type of discrimination. We have no place for any kind of racism at all. It is awful and it is disgusting behaviour. And unfortunately in other countries we still see that today, where people are discriminated for who they are. And it is just not right. It is very wrong of them to discriminate them, and I think it's a big disgrace actually. I also just want to just let everyone know, regardless of your political opinions, regardless of your political party, I want you to actually acknowledge this day, even though it might be hard for you to acknowledge it. But I also just wanted to say, as the CEO, I have met with many politicians representing the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel, both the Labour Party and the Liberal Party. And can I just say to both sides of the House, I just wanted to say thank you very much for what they do for our country today, and thank you for what they do for our states and cities, regions, and all of that. They do so much for us, and they've always been friendly, and I've always had the honour of meeting with a politician, whether they be Liberal or Labour, and I just want to really recognise both of them. Of course, we all have a different political views and different political opinions. I've got a political opinion in my personal life. I won't bring it up here, but regardless of my political opinion, regardless of what I think of the former Prime Minister, I still do acknowledge his speech very, very much, because he was very much right of what he said. He had some very wise words, which was a 30-minute speech by him back in 2008. And we still have a long way to go, and we can still all make a difference. We still have room for improvement. It will never be enough. and we can never give up. We always, even if you are perfect at something, you can still actually improve it even more, and you can actually still achieve better by doing it. So we need to get the message out there, and let's stop racism and let's stop discrimination, which I do wish that would happen, but unfortunately it may never happen. But if we do actually go out there and bring these messages on, then it can go less and less. And that is what I'm doing here today. And to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who have come up to me and told them about their stories to me, I just wanted to thank them sincerely, and I want to thank them for what they've been through as well. And I'm sorry for what they've had to go through and what their families have had to go through for so many years, and it's been happening for too long and for the many past generations. But we've learnt lessons throughout the past generations that we can move on to the future generations, and now it's our job as the older generation to teach the younger generation to be the best it can be. Australia is truly a wonderful country with many things to do, and Australia has many activities such as the beach, the outback, the tropics, whether you want to go to the city or Sydney or Uluru. It's all magnificent and lots of scenery to see. So I hope that this day goes very successful today, and thank you very much, everyone.